fact more futures that have been connected. We're gonna connect with Tai Tai? Or TT?
Or Tay Tay.
Tay Tay.
What's Tay Tay do this time?
Tay Tay. Qualified, certified, only mildly terrified. Pond Spectre Tay Tay is, name and surveying new lands is game. But really none of that matter right now. Tay Tay is smack in middle of cataclysmic struggle of life and death. Meme? Kino cannot believe ears of Kino. Indeed, something ought to be done about this. Is time for Hiropon Kino to shine? Tay-Tay was sneak secret survey, careful to hide from watchful monster eyes, but then made worst mistake of life. At end of inspection, let little victory cheer slip out, and then monsters spotted Tay-Tay. Monsters poised to lunge for soft succulent body of Tay-Tay. Thanks to quick escape legs, Tay-Tay able to hoof it all the way here, but then grim realization dawned on Tay-Tay. Somehow, Tay-Tay lose more precious than life protective charm. Tay-Tay think possibly could have dropped at Nerith's Necropolis, just up slope here.
Just up slop here.
I said just slop. I was thinking like just south of here or something like that. That's where my brain went, and I had to like readjust upon. Just up slope here. Oh, please help Tay-Tay to find dear friends. Tay-Tay is begging you. Look for Tay-Tay's charm at the Necropolis. At the Naponcropolis. The Napopolis. The Naponis.
I love that idea we came up with.
We didn't come up with the Naponis. That's been a joke within the Xenoblade community forever.
It's flowing through me, not surprise. What? Kino, don't dare give up that. The whip toasty. Miss Rennie. Such a maze. But no stealing of limelight. Things are going to plan. Nene, ready evil.
Meh, 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 meh. Meh 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 meh.
Cannot really reflection. That one go on. Kino right on target. Now
Doomhawks.
Not to worry. Kino good at Kino.
So, like, are you gonna have a whole bunch of these guys?
Yes.
Wow.
All running around at once.
That's gonna be crazy. Looking.
Yeah, someone once described this game as basically Shulk and Melia with their army of Napon terrorizing the Bionic shoulder. They were basically experimenting with how many characters they could have at once. So, yeah, it's partially because of this that we're able to have a seven-member party in Xenoblade 3.
That's pretty nice.
Go fly away, I don't want to fight you anyway, friggin'.
And Torna was like, lots of characters taking turns.
Yeah.
Shield!
Freaking Laura. It's like, I came up with a way to have less playable characters, everyone.
By technically having more. Yeah, because apparently doing the whole weapon switching thing is more powerful than the blades fighting alongside their drivers as their drivers do stuff.
Yeah.
Don't ask why that works. It works because Xenoblade, damn it.
This comes here go! Smile down! Starting to nod off. Crackle bullet!
Do.
Not even need to blink the whole battle. I see your strength is the genuine article.
Basically, you have to decide. Would you like to directly play as the Blades, or have loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of blades?
Hey look, I collected a blade bird.
Perfect timing.
Well, there's no reason why you couldn't still have the Blade Gachapon system and not be able to play as the Blades themselves. There's no reason why those two can't coexist. You know?
I guess the animations are all there.
I mean, they'd have to make, like, auto-attack animations for the different Blade characters, but...
Oh yeah, they'd have to do that for all the Blades, but I guess that wouldn't take too much work? I don't know.
And then you'd have to give all the drivers, like, non-blade weapons. Also, the enemies in here are...
Damn.
Thankfully... Okay, those pods activate based on sound.
Shh!
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, they are reusing music from Tephra Cave.
Yeah.
I actually have to jump in this game.
Huh.
That's more terrifying than the enemy levels.
Ahoo! Meh! Ahoo! Ahoo! Ahoo!
You got the charm! Jeez, no wonder TK didn't want to do this. This is scary even for you guys. Good thing they're only activated by sound. I can outright touch you and be like, "What's that?" It's probably nothing. Keep crawling.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Come on, keep going. Keep moving. We don't have time to, like, check everything we touch. Come on.
It is funny that they actually make level design that makes use of the damn jump button.
Yeah.
This whole cave, this whole necropolis here, this is new. This was not in the original version of this map. This map has actually been changed quite a lot. But part of the only reason they were even able to make this, I was almost going to call it a DLC, this expansion, is because they already had access to this map. And they were just like, we can just take this map, you know, do the same stuff to it that we did with other maps. Add some new textures and stuff to it.
Hey, Machna Ansel.
You're an Ansel! Boost, 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 boost. It's time to boost.
Someone live to protect! It is starting to get toasty! Nearly ready and able!
Do, do, do.
Crackle bullet!
I know Don't underestimate the destructive power of plants. I mean, they're like real-life pods that actually explode.
That feel like run a pollen mill. Let us hurry onward.
There's real-life plants that'll, if their oils get on you, will give you a burning sensation for literally the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Air Marshal Resenbach?
What the hell? I'm Air Marshal Resenbacher, and I have delicious popcorn just for you.
Well, I'll have to remember to get some popcorn when I watch that fight.
Exploration. Sky so beautiful.
Yeah. These are the only party members we ever get in this game.
It's like if you could get even more Napon, it would be funny. You could whistle them and then start throwing them at enemies.
Oh god.
Naponman.
Pickpon.
Pickpon. Perfect. Pickpon perfect.
Nice. Let's play a game of Pickpon.
What did they do this time?
Ho ho! Ho ho! For friends found? Oh, as happy as day of Tay-Tay! Tay-Tay was start to be afraid would have dangerous bad luck forever. Quest completed. Ain't needed. Friends seem like reliable sort of folk, and, Tay-Tay do need to see Chief Wan, so maybe... What friends say to escort Tay-Tay to meet Chief? Fear of Tay-Tay dwindled to tiny pebble if surrounded with trusty allies. Tay-Tay might look like wimpy pants on first blink, but cowardly exterior actually hiding real talent. Friends know archaeology center at Frontier Village. Surveying is indispensable skill for excavation, and Tay-Tay happened to be proud member of Survey Department. Path of survey fraught with alertsome monsters, but Tay-Tay knows secret art of sneaking and weaving between. Can tell friends all about juicy footsteppings later.
Aha! Now you have two!
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about, yeah, we know this. Should I turn expert mode on or keep it off? I'll turn it on for now.
Oh yeah, you can turn it off. If it becomes troublesome.
So far, the quests I've done haven't exactly,
Return. Okay. Return.
Alright. Well, I guess I can go and return some of these in. Oh, whoops. They're over here. Oops.
Hey.
My little brother tells me the ether organism's situation is under control now. It's thanks to you, isn't it? Thank you. Quest completed! The irregular spawning incident is only one of the many unexplained phenomena we've encountered here in the shoulder. All of us living here have to keep our wits about us if we want to preserve our peace.
Yes?
So you've returned with the Ironhearts. My thanks. These ought to
Revitalize.
These ought to revitalize our injured warriors. They may be hard to stomach, but their powerful medical properties are sure to expedite the healing process. And since you've laid out the bait, our next round of hunting should be relatively painless. We're very much indebted to you this day. Thank you.
Day change!
Huh?
You!
Ah, you again. I've heard back from Gwyneth and the rest. I'm glad their issues were resolved. While I have your ear, here's something I've realized earlier. It's quite possible that the caterpillars gathered to eat the plump grass, and the brogs to eat the caterpillars. Seeing as how you've taken out the caterpillars and brogs, the wild grass might come back sometime soon. We'll have some food shortages to grapple with until then, but that's my problem. Lucky for everyone that you've won me some breathing room here, eh? I'm glad everything worked out. Thank you for the help. We're all in your debt, and sorry for looking down my nose at you. That wasn't exactly gracious. Quest completed, yeah. Weapons, armor, need any of those? Madcap Stomper. Seed Blammer.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier to buy things when I only have to buy one of, like, each thing. Until I run out of money. Do come again! Yeah, you get the Rudra hood. Rex jacket, Rex wristband, Rex bottoms, Rex shoes. They're not even trying to hide it, are they?
Yeah.
Chick ribbon. Chick plate.
Looks like He-Man's shield.
Looks like a pot lid that she just strapped to herself. That, for some reason, can bounce around with her. Ah, yes. Seed Blammer. The garter's thoughtful design is inspired by a popular Napon toy. Soft toy. The blocker's wild design is inspired by a popular Napon toy.
Ah!
Well, it looks like I've done all the quests I can do here.
Wow, that was fast.
Quite. Swimmy swim.
It wouldn't be Xenoblade Chronicles 1 specifically if you didn't have plenty of swimming.
This is going quite swimmingly.
Backslash!
Summon Edge!
This is the Monono's power!
Summon Bolt!
Crunch.
So, like, in Xenoblade 1, how I judged how close you were to finishing the game was by your skill trees. Because, like, okay, you still got space here. There's still some time to go. Can I judge this game based on how many of those guys you have?
What? No. Why would you say such things?
Meh?
Play as Nene now. Okay, Lariat set up. Angry. Let's go for Berserk. And we'll keep the Aura Toast.
Or a toast.
In this game, arts cannot go up to level 12. They're stuck at level 10 like the original base Xenoblade 1 was.
Oh.
Because original base Xenoblade 1 didn't have the books that you get from the time battle. Okay, first things first, we're upgrading Monato's shield so that it can save us from any talent arts.
Yeah.
Because I have no future visions in this game, I'm only going to whip that out if I know an enemy has a talent art that they can just pull out of their ass that can just wreckify me. There's one enemy in particular that I know of that's like that.
Everyone, do your best!
See, this is her Lariat. It's basically reusing Ricky's tantrum attack.
We can definitely do this! This will leave a mark! Shake your edges!
In fact, almost all of Nene's attacks are using Ricky's animations. But her playstyle is more like Rhine. If we tried to come here before doing the, before going out to here, then this door would be closed, and the One Pawn Spectre would be like, sorry, it's under repair.
One Pawn!
The original map had, like, stuff hanging from the ceiling, but they removed the stuff hanging from the ceiling. Thank you for visiting the Cragmaw Caverns! They even need to bother naming that.
Good point.
Alchemoth!
Whoa.
Alchemoth.
You okay?
Miss Melly, what's wrong? Is tummy hurty?
No, nothing like that. I'm just remembering what we heard at Companion's Cape. I have been mistaken in my thinking. The war is over and peace has been restored. We are rebuilding, slowly but steadily. I'd thought that with peace came happiness. Indeed, that even here, people would embrace it with open arms. But the reality is different.
The wounds have not yet fully healed.
Quite. Those who lost their home. Those seeking the light. Those who bear grudges. Though joy for them is still scarce, I thought only of me.
But you didn't, not at all. The High Entier of Colony 9. Actually, everyone who remained. You worked hard for them. You, Dunban and Atharon led by example. Just so that others could smile.
Yes, yes, keep on happy, Hat. Kino lustade upon a momopon, but still full of bounce.
Kino.
Exactly. Before, Kino cried every day. Did not even want to go potty alone. Sis!
Sis!
Why you bring that up? That's completely irrelevant to discussion. Embarrass Kino not cheer up as many. Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Anyway, cannot abandon hope. Dedapon's words.
Hope.
To become the hope of the High Entier is a fate that you choose for yourself. As long as you remember this, it is certain that you will be worthy of that name.
You are the hope of the High Entier. You will not transform into a Telethia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering.
Or don't the flashbacks?
Friends, thank you. I think I can finally see now what my role here is.
I'm the main character of this expansion.
Onwards to Alchemoth.
In this expansion, Shulk is basically the Dunban.
Yeah. He was born ready.
I'm ready! That's nice and all, but before we go over that, by the way, I sort of brought this up in the last episode, but I never finished talking about it. The Bionis shoulder, it floats because it has float stone under it. It's like those hovering reefs from Aerith Sea.
I just like the little sister-brother dance they were doing.
Qualified, certified, but fully booked so hands are tied. Ponspector Evelyn is my name, serving new lands is the game. Evelyn 11. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear oh dear. Ah, friends have impeccable timing. Evelyn in dire need of helping. Meh? What is cause of worryings? What wrong? Not enough food in Tum Tum? Survey for days was finished, so Evelyn make to sit down on sitting spot over yonder for well-deserved snack break. Was just removing tasty morsel from knapsack when all of a sudden whoosh splash, meal thing plopped straight into lake. All gone in single eye wink, like tears standing under waterfall. Wapple sardine lake scoffed down every last piece of hard-deserved foodage. But no ugly fishy fish incur wrath of Evelyn and live to swim about it. Sardi will rue day it made enemy of Evelyn. Friends speak to Evelyn because felt urged to help Napon in distress, right? Then please avenge poor Evelyn. defeat the shoal of Wapol Sardi that ate Evelyn's snack.
What? A Napon wants us to defeat enemies? Never heard of it before. You must annihilate enemies of Napon.
Everyone look at Nene, please.
Look alive!
Big water cannon. That fish is in the ground.
This will leave a mark. Shake your edge.
Berserker!
How's that?
Nene.
Kaboom!
You know, a great follow-up to that.
Yeah.
Kill the fish. Kill the fish and we'll fry them up for dinner.
You can definitely.
Stay fresh.
Split edge.
Look alive!
I like how the others are just like, fuck this.
Nene make it look easy.
Piece of cake.
Winning just comes natural to Kino.
Nene won chest. Cinnabar Plateau.
Did they just combine Cinnabar Island and the Indigo Plateau?
I don't know what you're talking about. Indigo, no.
Come on, snap out of it. Split edge. Battle soul. All right, I'm feeling it.
Nearly work a pretty good sweat. Never give up spirit is hereupon way.
Let's stay focused.
I want the chest.
Has that always been a thing and I just never realized it?
What with the fish, yes.
Oh, okay.
Lariat, Nene ready and able.
No chest for you. You wait.
Slash.
Ultra slap.
I've been slapped.
Snap out of.
Someone unslap Nene, please.
Backslash.
Nothing to it. Kino could have knocked that one out.
Piece of cake.
Because I have to wait for their body to disappear before the hitbox that, or whatever, that's like surrounding their body.
Yeah, it's like, go away, go away, go away.
Mama! Oh, day of joy! Evelyn was agog watching friends bish bash smelly fish brutes. In fact, Evelyn feel a whole lot better now, although no is no use. Tum Tum feels so empty, no energy for shimmy. But if friends able to bring Evelyn Morrow Cobb from wherever bouts, may be able to kickstart metabolism.
Let's get a kickstart going.
Huh? What? Kickstart? Oh, Morrow Cobs! Munch. So tasty! Can feel life flowing back into Libsies. Fresh. Fish. Not so
Quest complete.
Whoa! Evelyn wolfed down whole thing down. Now is about time Evelyn make haste to find One. Come to think, life all about helping each other, no? Dread to think what happened if Evelyn collapsed on road alone. Clearly friends have obligation to assure Evelyn to come to no harm, so take with and deliver person safe to Wan. Though must say, made good survey progress today, like in days of old chief who established Pond Specters, retired now. When Wan step in to take mantle, practically only ever do charity work for Frontier Village. No pondspecting at all. Evelyn nearly forgot was even pondspector in first place. Okay, it's settled. Friends all ready to set off? Then it's time to deliver results of survey to Chief 1-1!
Yay, another one.
Meh? Friends want to know about other pondspectors? Not to spoil all fun, but Evelyn have one small idea. Try here. You learn the whereabouts of further pondspectors. Check on the map. There's a pondspector here, and a pondspector there, and a pondspector over there.
Find all the pondspectors.
Here? There? Everywhere! Cinnabar Plateau. It's a plateau. That's also very Cinnabar-y.
Teach lesson you'll never forget.
I'm ready!
Boink, boink, boink!
On always one.
I'm feeling it! Look alive!
Nene getting tired.
I see you warming up, Nene!
Boink!
Feel like making contributions. Go away and not come back. Come
Crunch!
to ground.
Nice job!
Never give up, Spirit is hereupon way.
Nene here to crack some heads.
Nene hungry for action.
I'm ready!
Witness true power of hereupon in training.
Battle Soul! Alright!
Do 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 do.
Stream Edge! Backslash!
Ferocious Score 1.
Look alive!
Ouch!
You okay?
Nene must eat taste of this. Nene, take that.
Nay, 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 nay.
Miles down. He's almost had for much time.
Split Edge!
Oh no, it has gone berserk.
Taste of this. This is power that dead upon always want. Nene starting to get toasty.
I'm feeling it!
It's a spiky glowy thing.
Nene not feeling Wonder Marvel. Nene ready and able. Come
Wonder Marvelicious.
nothing to it. Big sense.
Great attack!
Good. It's good. Very good.
Wonder Marvelicious.
Nene's starting to get toasty. Nene, take that.
Bernardo! Save us from harm!
Taste of this. 12. Ready and able.
You can do it!
Okay, you round
Mem, 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 mem. I think her mild down actually has a completely new animation that Ricky doesn't have.
Kino, give it nice big slap.
Either that or... Ah! It exploded. Fuck. Well, I wasn't trying to fight him anyways. He just kind of showed up.
Heh.
Meh?
Meh, meh, meh.
Meh, 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 meh. Meh, meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh.
Great limit sky high.
Everyone! Do your best!
They meet the match with Kino. Nene starting
Everyone, break a leg. Wolf, break it.
miles down.
This will make a mark!
Wait, mild down might be using an old Ricky animation.
Nene make it look easy. Kino plus psychics are non-defeatable.
Cool! Let's keep this up!
Nene hungry for action.
Everyone! Do your best!
Witness true power of hero born in training.
Look at Nene!
This will make a mark!
Berserker.
Alright! I'm feeling it!
It'll blow. Everyone, Nene, take
Nene Wackify!
to get toasty.
The fearless
Not
Nene!
you in 4
Slit Edge!
Eat a taste of this.
Pachoink.
Definitely do this!
Here
Backslash!
goes. Feeling ready and able. Nothing to it. Kino could have knocked that one out.
Cool! Let's keep this up.
Now you shall witness our power.
You call? Take to us!
Look at him go.
Kino feeling it too. Poison earth.
10, 2,
Reflection. Critical. Lemon ice. Freeze. Ice wave. It'll blow.
pachoink.
Oh, now you in roaring
really feeling it.
thunder.
Do not hesitate, Shulk.
One thing about this game, continuing from a conversation from last episode, they can make an attack animation like Melia's Starlight Kick, where she does a kick and then just flops on the ground and takes like a million years to get back up, because I don't have to worry about things like dodging or blocking or anything.
Yeah. You know, that's one thing that makes it weird in action RPGs, where, like, I believe there are some action RPGs where you can still, even though it's more about, like, where you're located and where the enemy is located, I think there are still action RPGs where it still says miss on enemies, even though you're clearly hitting them.
Incest Deca. Defeat the slobbering antholes attacking the Pond Spectre.
Or something like that makes more sense in a game like this.
Kino, clean up faster than
Yeah.
Duster.
I'm not so partial to these.
Nene, weather any storm. What?
Like, what do you mean I missed? My sword went right through it.
You don't have the right accent.
Don't need more.
That happened all the time in Maple Story.
Yeah, oh gosh, so much.
Making Nene proud.
Things are going to plan.
In my opinion, that game was just
Todd Chariot.
not good up until the
Toasty.
big
Defeat.
update they did where they, like, made it easier to level up.
How's that?
It was like, before that I was like, ugh.
Good. It's good. Very good.
Oh, don't you know? They want you to pay out the nose for their frickin' double experience coupons.
Oh yeah.
I belong to Kino.
You know, manufacture the problem, sell the solution.
To get Toasty.
It's what most gaming is like nowadays, unfortunately.
Especially free-to-play games.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
Qualified, certified, untestified Pond Spectre to Deca is name surveying lands his game.
Deca.
Deca really thought it was curtains for a moment there. Friends snatched life from Deca from jaws of death. That's the name of one of Dunban's attacks. Of auras. When Deca finished surveying area, lit monster repellent incest that got from friend, but then monsters appear. It make no sense. Why on heck monsters not repel? Why attract? Meh? When Deca take whiff realizes actually monster attractant in sense.
Oh dear.
Friend must have put in by mistake, or this could be trial that fate posed for Deca to challenge resolve. Fate call on Deca to defeat monsters by own self. Meh, but Deca do nothing, just call for help from passersby. Disappointing self. Well, in any case, thank friends for well-timed rescue. Deca not forget this kindness.
Quest complete.
Deca ready to Deca some monsters. By the by, did friends see Chief Wan somewhere, maybe? Deca have to hand in survey results. Meh, Wanwan raised in ranks very quickly. Was once rookie of team, but now chief already. Very unexpected. Must be recognition for excellent skill in pawn specting. Deca Deca must follow shining example. Is key tenet of pawn specter organization that good effort always recognized and rewarded. Bleh. Blue team Deca Deca.
Yay!
Deca 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 Deca.
Grotesque. Demes? I don't fucking know.
Dennis.
Demis! Hey, Mr. Wilson!
Now you shall witness our power. They meet the match with Kino.
I'm ready!
Do 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 do.
Power.
Wow, this is gonna be ridiculous at the end of the game. Go, Nappan Army! Strike down my foe!
Test yourself.
All right,
Flawless victory.
let's stay focused.
Kino plus sidekicks are non-defeatable.
It's just funny already, honestly.
Alright, let's see how my Nappan army fares against this gross thing.
Flowing through me. Prepare yourself. Hand blast.
I'm blasting your mind away.
Spear break.
Haha!
Summon ice. Keep all eyes on Kino. Kino, impressive. Kino ready to go all in.
Split edge!
Manifest yourself. Summon flare. Flare impulse. Reflection.
You're very grotesque.
Slash! Backslash!
Summon bolt.
Battle! All right,
You don't impress, Mr. Grotesque.
I fear I approach my
Especially since you keep using... Oh, there's something. Dive it back 3! Holy crap!
Yeah, that's a talent art. We've dealt with that in the base game.
Yeah, I know it's a talent art, but it's nearly killed out your team in one go.
Your words.
oh, spicy nut to crack. Kaboom!
hang in there. Don't give up. Split
Hey,
edge!
roaring crescendo!
Like
Star-searing flames of absolution!
Backslash!
That's enough wrestling.
We can definitely do
If I could have hit him with a Twilight Kick, if I could have done a Spear Break Twilight Kick while he was doing that, I would have toppled him and stopped his attack.
What? Don't you...
It's entirely possible to stop an enemy's attack
You know, Stacy didn't at all.
by doing things like that. It's not something I make use of much, but I'll try to save that for, if I see that again. Oh, he just...
That is a killer move.
Yeah, I literally was not looking at this. I was looking down at my art palette for the art recharge rather than at his health bar.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would have noticed when he was doing that. So,
Sure.
I have ways of stopping you from doing.
We can't lose!
You call? Take you up!
We can definitely do this!
Alright. Let's see you do that when everybody's been shielded with Monado shield.
The weak spot.
Melia!
Let's tackle my hero form level.
Yeah! Nice going!
Things are going to...
I'm just gonna keep shield going the whole time.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That's called bolt. The ether is flowing through
We can definitely do this! This isn't going well.
What? Do
I'm really feeling it.
Do not hesitate, Shulk. Is this the final one?
We can definitely do this.
Do.
One will hit.
Melia, don't worry about it.
Soon to be hereupon on the case.
So yeah, I could definitely see the difference of, not being able to see the future. Because that one attack that, wiped out your party, let me guess, that would have been a future vision in the base game.
Sometimes.
Summon Earth.
Minato, lend us your power.
I'm just gonna keep Minato's shield up at all times. Knowing that this guy or whatever can just pull that out of their ass.
Yeah.
Need to step up game.
Thank you. Minato, lend us your power.
Like that. Yeah, but it did nothing because I had Minato's shield going. I could even use Minato's shield while he's doing that, as long as the animation finishes before, as long as my animation finishes before his.
Yeah. You didn't even go into that until halfway through the fight, and the shield was still going.
We can definitely do this.
Of course, it means I'm not going to be using any other Minato arts whenever I get my talent art up, but hey, if it means I can win.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Like I said, if I'm playing as Melia, If I'm playing as Melia, one thing that I can do is use Twilight Kick to force topple on him while he's doing that, and that'll literally knock him out of the attack. It'll cancel his attack.
Take this!
Of course, this also means that I'm not using Minato armor.
Minato!
But he doesn't have a physical or ether move that he can pull out of his ass like what he was about to do it right then.
Yeah.
Makes you stronger, apparently. Think it about time to...
So yeah, Melia has ways of stopping enemies from doing attacks like that just by using Twilight Kick after Spear Break to force topple them. And he is susceptible to force topple, so that's one strategy. But that requires you to be a bit more active than I'm used to playing this game.
Yeah.
Witness true power of Hero Born in Training! Summon Ash! Ancient Spirit of Ice! You're up with extra nuisance! Manifest yourself! Aha! The weak spot! Miss Rennie!
Nice one!
Things are going to plan.
Even without future visions, that Minato replica is still capable of saving my ass. It just requires that I know the enemy a little bit more.
Yeah.
Light heal!
Almost Spear Break! Choke!
It's like
Excellent attack!
Everyone, let's...
it forces the player to engage with the enemy. It makes them think, I like this mechanic, so I like this enemy. Or, I hate this attack, so I hate this enemy.
Yeah.
We can definitely do this!
Starting to know. So this is the legendary Minato. Skillful art of dodge. Hino.
Why does she still have that voice clip in this game? So this is the legendary Minato replica that Shulk built.
Yeah, it's like most of these clips work in any context, but that does not.
Training.
So this is the legendary Minato. Melia, what are you talking about?
We can definitely do this!
Witness my true power. Choke. Impressive.
Everyone!
So this is the legendary replica.
Take me lightly at your peril.
Do.
Starting to nod off. Only now have you realized our true power.
Piece of cake!
Kino could have napped that one out.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely have beaten that one guy playing as Melia. I would just have to make sure I use Twilight Kick to knock him down every time he tries to jump into the sky to knock us around.
Yeah.
Now you shall witness our power. They meet them.
Witness the full power.
Do your best!
Take me lightly at your peril. Bubble up in sight,
Sledgehammer!
Shadow Eye!
Boink.
Summon Earth!
Look alive!
Poison Earth!
Backslash!
Power!
I have become stronger.
Time! Manifest yourself!
Save us from harm!
Summon Earth! Flare!
I feel the ether. It's building within me.
I'm feeling it!
We
can do it!
Indeed.
Boink.
Compel.
Backslash!
We are victorious.
Cool! Let's keep this up!
Kino plus Psychics are non-defeatable!
Yes, non-defeatable.
Non-defeatable.
Now you shall witness our power!
I'm ready!
I'm ready to witness our power!
Poison Earth!
I'm really feeling it!
Do not hesitate, shall
Witness the power of Earth!
Save us from harm!
power!
And witness the power of me toppling myself so I topple you!
Skillful art of dodge! Kino! Good footwork! Kino ready to go all in!
I just realized one of the things that Xenoblade 2 does to make up for, like, future visions is they made it so that enemies can, like, inflict, break, or topple or whatnot on themselves. And so you have to, like, pay attention. So, like, for example, if you're playing as Rex, some enemies' attacks will cause self-inflicted break at certain points, and if you're playing like as Rex, you can use Anchor Shot while they're doing that to topple them.
Huh.
Rather than having to solely rely on just your partners to inflict break status. Or some enemies will literally topple themselves with their attacks, and if you're quick enough, you can inflict a launch or whatnot on them.
Yeah.
It makes you pay more attention to what the enemy's doing, so you're like, oh, they're doing that they're doing that move that self-inflicts topple. So while they're doing that, I should then counter with this launch art.
It's just that, Kino! I see your strength is the genuine article.
That's on top of, like, art cancels and whatnot, which give it a more action art. Like, I still don't consider Xenoblade 2 a true action RPG, but they added elements that make it closer to a true action RPG.
Almost there!
Indeed, I
Sledgehammer!
Failure is not actual option on menu.
Let us hurry onwards.
And Xenoblade X, what they did was they added things like the soul voice system, where like if the character will be like, I need you to, like, oh, let's hit them with ranged attacks or something, and then like part of your art palette will glow, and that's you like responding to their request. Or or like you'll get a prompt and then your character will shout out for a thing, and then the characters will help you out. And there's also a few other mechanics they have for skills, but I haven't gotten to a skill yet in the LP. Pillar Knoll. Oh no. Oh no. Jungle Quad Wing.
Just seeing a big winged guy hanging out high. Whatever. It just made me think of that time with Dixon. Behold! This enemy that you won't be fighting yet! Fight this one instead.
Oh, and once you come back around, oh, now you'll be fighting.
Such a weird decision.
Yeah. Oh, I can topple this birdie.
Nice.
Inspiring. I shall do my best too.
Everyone, let's go!
Over there! And fight that!
Doomhawk!
They need a match with Kino.
I'm ready! I'm really feeling it.
Do not hesitate, Shulk.
You shall witness the power of Doomhawks!
Just, honestly, with all these Malphite running around, it makes me just think of them going to, what's it called, Frontier Village?
Yeah, that's the big tree.
They go to the Frontier Village, and it's like, alright, we're going on an adventure. I need you.
Well, you know, I wanted to do a joke in the base game, but I completely forgot to do. I was gonna do a thing where it's like, okay, everyone, so we're gearing up to fight a god. Okay, we're going to need to recruit. We're going to need to recruit a few new people. It needs Kratos, Ryu Hayabusa, and of course, the ultimate god slayer himself, Kirby.
Yeah. Hi! You know what? Let's throw in like a lot of RPG characters on top of that, most of whom somehow always end up fighting God at the end for some reason. Like, what the heck is up with that?
Well, you know, it's
I guess it's just a natural escalation. You go from fighting some army dudes to God.
yeah, sounds about right. Sora never fought God.
Sora never fought God. Yet.
Yet!
I am the god who created the Keyblade. Well, trying to kill you with the weapon that you gave me.
Huh. Something about this seems awfully familiar.
I do have a feeling that if we ever did discover, like, the true origin of the Keyblade, and that's just a regular Keyblade, not the weird fucking XI blade, or X-blade, whatever you want to call that thing.
Yeah, the Keyblade.
Yeah.
Because Nomura thought it was clever.
It's not. It's confusing. Like a lot of things in Kingdom Hearts.
I know Volz keeps saying, oh, Kingdom Hearts isn't that confusing. No, Kingdom Hearts isn't complex. It's convoluted.
Yeah, it's like, there's not that much to it. It's just it takes the roundabout way to everything.
You know, like if instead of me just making a right here and going that way on the bridge, if instead I decide to go all the way around the thing 3 times and then go onto the bridge.
It's like,
I could do that.
Allow me to explain. You see, there was this character that had this character, and then they did this, and then there was this character, and they did this. And it's like, that sounds a lot more complex than it needed to sound.
2 hours later.
And in the end, it's just another part of Sora. Took that long to get to that conclusion, did you?
Look, the main game of this game had the main villain literally pop out of our main protagonist, and it was less convoluted.
Yeah.
And more properly set up, too.
Actually, it's quite the opposite in Kingdom Hearts. Most characters are popping into Sora. Don't take that out of context.
Oh, sorry, Mark. We're totally taking that out of context.
This wooden scaffolding looks very safe. Ooh, hello. Quiet moment.
Ah, Shulk.
Did something catch your eye? Wow. What a view. It's nice to see the capital like this.
Being able to see it from here, it's enough to make me tense up. In all honesty, it's making me consider my position and standing.
I see.
My brethren, who transformed into Telethia back then, and those who survived, feeling the sadness that seeped into this land. And then, my father and brother's expectations, calling me the hope of the High Entia. I must be an empress worthy of taking on that mantle. But I don't know how. Much as I hate to admit it, I have not been able to find the right answer yet.
Melia.
Shulk, you of all people must surely understand. You who secured a future for all of us in that decisive battle.
Scratch, scratch. I'm gonna walk over here.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about what my visions were.
Oh?
The future that Zanza wanted. That was certainly one of the things I saw. But we fought to deny that future. And in doing so, forged our own path. That's part of it too. But now that I can no longer see them, I find myself doubting. Were we really actually determining our own fate all along?
Well, it's a good question. But look, you have saved me more times than I can count. That did not come about because of your visions. You used your own judgment, and you chose to act, did you not? And thanks to that, I believe I've grown as an individual as well. I hardly think I said anything funny.
I'm sorry. You're right. I want my actions to have meaning too. Not to craft Zanza's future, nor defy him and bend the world to a future of our design, but to give the freedom to choose. To all beings that call this world home.
Freedom to choose, huh?
Freedom!
What would my father and brother wish for? I wonder.
I don't think you need mystic visions to work that out. They just want you to be happy, right?
My gloom is no match for you, Shulk. It's just as you say. To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate I choose for myself. Those were the words Father imparted to me. There is no need to fear. That is how my brother encouraged me. I've been so impatient and homesick. I nearly forgot those most important words. I can hear Father lecturing me even now, chiding me for my foolishness. I give you my thanks, Shulk.
It's nothing.
To lack clear-cut answers is hardly a sin, but a sin it would be to cease searching for those answers altogether. For the High Entia who live on in this land. Nay, not only the High Entia, for the sake of all the people of this world, that they may decide the future as equals. That is the vision I choose to guide me. That is the future I wish for.
Yeah, if anyone could make it happen, it's you. But I won't lie to you. The road ahead will be long and arduous. I hope you won't mind me lending a hand. After all, that's the future I want too.
Shulk used helping hand.
Shulk. Indeed, it'll be my pleasure.
That's about all you're gonna get, Shulk and Melia shippers. Sub-Zero Steel. Cognil Cogs.
But what did Sub-Zero steal?
Sulzer Seal Island.
Well, at least it wasn't someone's spine.
Oh, he's given up those days. We've been to this floating island before.
I find it really funny in the later Mortal Kombat games where they do these things where, like, you punch someone and it, like, zooms in and it's like, oh, this bone is broken and this is fractured and this is like, okay, so they shouldn't be fighting anymore, right?
No, they're getting up and fighting.
They're getting up and fighting like nothing happened. I'm like, okay.
Hero point in training.
Yep.
Pulse. It's flowing through me.
Do.
I've heard of an herbivore, an omnivore. What's a somnivore? Carnivore. What's a somnivore?
Something that eats suns?
That's called Bolt. Did friends see that? Kino, impressive. Kino ready to go all in.
You are a flying
Impulse.
goat
We are victorious.
fish guy. Bye.
There's a long ass way down.
Good thing he was already dead, so he doesn't have to worry about the impact.
Well, that's an item that I'll need for a future quest. I can tell because it's a red orb. But it's a difficult way back up.
Cinematic.
Telethia.
Why would all those Telethia be gathering here in one place?
Transporter, over here.
Yes, we know this.
Huh?
What is it?
The transporter is running.
So it is.
But how?
Maybe somebody activated it.
In any case, we can't afford to dally here.
Agreed. Let's go.
Walking into the teleporter. Then our clones will take over.
I hope it wasn't that clearly evil person we met earlier.
And this just transports us directly into Alchemoth.
Awesome. You have arrived.
Now, you remember what the city looked like when I was fighting all those Telethia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, be prepared for what it looks like now. Imperial capital, Alchemoth.
Whoa.
It's good to be back.
Home of Miss Melly needs some weeding. Housekeeping been slacking off.
Very true. We'll have our work cut out for us. What is it?
Look up there.
Why is there an Eye of Sight?
What is that thing?
Look like hole in sky.
That's simply impossible.
This world is still in its early days. That could explain the instability. That, or it's still being reborn.
Does that really explain this?
It could do.
It could do.
That Fog King creature. Is it from...
It's a possibility.
In that case, it may well be lurking nearby. Let's stay together and keep a close lookout.
King of Fog not scary to Kino. Kino, how about turn around and toe to face? Bye-bye-bye! Gotcha! Little joke there. No, big meanie! Meme?
Who is that?
A child's voice. Where?
Up there!
Okay, we need to find the keyhole so we can seal off this. Dry.
Qualified, certified, highly extrovertified. Pond Inspector Dry is name, surveying new lands is game. What bring friends round these parts? Dry secretly follow bird people from far away to near away. And would friends guess it? Dry only go and find bunch of bird people feathers. Dry gasp with emotion. Why? For one simple reason. With feathers, Dry make winged head hats and become bird person all own self.
You're delusional, Dry.
Or such is plan anyway. For now, Dry still not have enough feathers, upper level and other side all picked clean. Should be some left on this side. Maybe Meme, his dream of Dry to become bird person. Please, for sake of Dry, bring feathers quickity split. Collect 5 high Entia feathers in Alchemoth. Well, not just stand there. Flock Dry some feathers! This sound like job for Hero Pond Kino. Think I could help too, Kino? Meme, Hero Pond Kino and Shulk are problem solvers extraordinaire. Extraordinary. It just lets me do this while this intense music is playing. This is awesome.
This is pretty funny.
Oh, I guess no enemies spawn here until I do the story.
Well, take advantage of this?
Fountain of Eternity! Intense music! Action!
Gathering of items!
Adventure!
One item to go! All items collected. Dude, that was easy. Dry.
Dry ruins? What is that from? That's a thing. Dry ruins is a thing from a game.
Yeah, it sounds like something from a game.
Is that Kirby? Formitsto! This finally allowed Dry to make Head Hat and finally become best friend of bird people!
Quest complete. That'd be funny if he ran around with a winged hat.
Feathers all collected! Land all inspected! Now to be rejoining Wan. Friends did sterling job with feather findings. Surely can find Wan in one GIF, 2 GIF tops. Dry join you with a plum!
Okay, but please calm down. You're like way up here. I need you to be like down here.
Wan choose this place for ponspecting on whim, but seems it was inspired choice after all. Maybe slogan we repeat every day is also same kind of deal. Wan is spectacular leader. naturally come up with spectacular catchphrasings. We measure, find treasure, hunt specters till we die!
Yeah, you need to bring that down.
That is actually the Pond Spectre slogan.
Yeah. Dry is more like dry!
Union strikes! By befriending Pond Spectres from all 3 teams, you have unlocked the ability to perform a special coordinated attack, the Union Strike! Doing so requires spending 3 bars of the party gauge, but it deals damage to enemies in a wide area and has extra effects. There are 3 variations to choose from, each with extra effects. Red Comet deals major damage to one enemy. Blue Caress, heal and grant regen and debuff immune to allies. Yellow Chaos, forces daze and strength down on enemies in area. The more Pond Spectres you are able to befriend, the more powerful the Union Strikes will become! Extra Chance is 1. When you use a Union Strike while all 3 allies are capable of acting freely, an extra chance may sometimes occur. An extra chance lets you perform another Union Strike without using the party gauge. You cannot choose the same extra effect. The probability of an extra chance occurring is higher the more Pond Spectres in a state of high tension. After a Union Strike, the party's tension will go up, while all Pond Spectres in a state of high tension will revert to normal. They replaced chain attacks with that. Okay, now let's investigate that scream we heard. Surely! It's still
alive.
Let's go inspect that Eye of Sauron that's just opened up over there.
What took you so long?
Maleficent Road.
Over there!
Uh-oh.
The child is in danger. Quickly! Are you all right, child? Wait, Teelan?
Ah, Miss Melia! You too, Shulk? How did you...
I definitely don't have the same voice actor as Juju.
We can talk later.
It covered in black fluffy mist. So the scary king of fog?
Yeah, maybe so.
Let's give it our all.
Do they have one small child voice actor?
Maybe. This is not the fucking Fog King. This is just a fog beast.
Okay. I figured it wasn't. It does look epic enough.
Manifest yourself! I feel the ether. Building within me.
Makes me think of Shadow Pokemon.
Kind of, yes.
Manifest yourself! Take me lightly at your peril. Manifest yourself! The ether is flowing through me! Hey! Wait!
Too bad I didn't get to use a Union Strike cross on this guy.
Yeah. Don't mess with the plant.
The first time she's used those in a cutscene.
Nice! Finish it!
fog all cleared up?
We can only hope. Look! The rift!
It's... Oh no! Oh no!
What's happening?
That beam!
What about it, Shulk?
That was the same attack that brought down the junks.
Then that would mean...
Oh, GNOSIS!
It looks like we found our Fog King.
Yes, I would have to agree. What now, Shulk?
We might as well try. Nene,
Understand?
It won't work! You can't even land a scratch on it.
The attacks go right through!
Melia! Kino!
Leave to me, ye faithful of pain! Begone!
It's just fog!
It's no use!
King of Fog, bite dust!
Is it over?
Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! Fall back!
It is just as Maxis said then.
Melia! Let's pull back!
That would seem wise.
Hey, you can't summon 4 of those!
Yeah. What was I talking about earlier about,
And you can't combine them to make steam!
Once again, it's like, you're doing shit I want to do in gameplay.
I'm just imagining Melia doing like a shot lock, where she like locks onto enemies, and then just all of a sudden she just summons a whole bunch of elementals and casts them all at once.
Yeah.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Okay, this should be far enough. Those things can't follow us all the way out here.
Oh? And you're certain of that?
Yeah, sure. The Telethia will keep us safe.
The Telethia will?
Well, that's what Radsum said. Though, I don't think they realise it themselves.
Ah. Right. Your mother was one of the affected.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't thanked you yet. Thanks a million for saving me back there.
Why were you alone in such a place? You could have been hurt.
Sorry, miss.
No, wait, it's not Juju's voice actor. It's,
He get told? Pipe down, not pun obvious.
I snuck in to gather research material. But then I tripped over some rubble and,
And that's when you were spotted, huh? Were you the one who activated the transporter?
Yeah, I was given special permission so I could conduct my research. That said, I normally don't go anywhere without Big Sis.
You have a sister.
Well, we're not actually related. We've just been living here together.
If I remember correctly, you wanted to transform Telethia back.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
yeah, those side quests were canon.
my lab's over on the far end of Zen's thoroughfare. You want to come with? We can talk more there, where it's safe.
You have your own laboratory.
Not as grand as my old one, mind.
We still don't understand the Fog King, or the monster that attacked Teelan. Maybe the Telethia are connected to all this. Teelan's research could help us make sense of it all.
Yes, indeed.
The thing that attacked... Ah, you mean the fog beast?
Fog Beast? Is that what you've been calling them around here?
Fog beasts always appear around the Fog King, so the name seemed appropriate.
Makes sense.
Right, I'll be going on ahead.
You won't be guiding us on the way?
I need to clean up, else there won't be anywhere to stand. All right, see you.
Hey, wait!
He's gone now.
What is it about science boffins? Always doing whatever they please.
Huh?
You get told. You probably have it coming.
Thrice damned fools. They think to second guess the will of the divine.
Gee, I have no idea who that was.
What? That guy that was clearly evil turned out to be evil?
Anyways, a shop selling arts manuals has opened. In the arts manual shop, you can exchange arts coins for arts manuals to level up your favorite arts. You may obtain arts coins when defeating unique monsters and Fog Beast. Defeating a given monster for the first time will always grant an arts coin. Arts coins received for unique monsters and Fog Beasts you defeat before the shop opens should already be in your possession.
Huh.
You can check the coins you own at the arts manual shop. Did I say arts?
Arts.
Arts. In the original map, there was, like, wood going around these things 3 times over, but it, like, didn't go anywhere. I mean, to be fair, like I said, the original was just a test map. It wasn't supposed to have any gameplay significance.
Yeah.
The only reason it was still in the base game's data was because there were cutscenes that took place there, and it actually took less memory to store the entire fucking map and just load it all at once when needed for a cutscene than to put a pre-rendered cutscene in its place.
Uh-huh.
Why that actually took less space, I'm not sure, but that was the reason it was there.
Yeah.
A lot of people speculated that that it was a removed map. They thought, like, you would come here on the way to the Bionis' head instead of riding the special glowy water ball.
Witness my true power. I'll never get used to this feeling.
Science boffins. Many science boffins died to bring us this.
You know what I find funny? Boffins. Many boffins died to give us this information. Ooh.
It was like bad timing.
Witness my true.
Wait, there's another chick. There's another woman here. I hate her.
I don't like her.
I don't like her. I love that they pointed that out, that there's like so few in Star Wars.
That was before the dark times.
Before
the Disney days.
Disney days.
I mean, yeah, it was something to joke about, and I don't mind there being more female characters.
Yeah, we don't mind there being more female characters. That's not the problem.
The problem is that their names are Rey Palpatine.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm Rey Skywalker. No, you're not! Shut up!
I hate it. That's right, the robot chickens get the one good thing. You know what? That's what my only argument is for the existence of these terrible Star Wars movies, is they lead to some really funny parodies.
To be fair, my favorite podcast wouldn't exist without The Last Jedi.
It's like, I just love it. That it's like, yes, it was my plan to have thousands of Star Destroyers hidden under the ice. Who created them? More importantly, who will pilot them? That answer will be solved in another trilogy.
Why did you make them break out of the ground?
This is so weird.
Weird? It's just plain stupid.
Oh my gosh. Whoever does the voice of the Emperor in the Robot Chicken skits is the best. You've reached Emperor Palpatine. This is Darth Vader.
Don't lose focus.
I mean, they blew up the test.
It's my power. Miss Lilia, making Nene proud.
What the hell was an aluminum falcon?
Aluminum falcon.
We'll build another one. Oh, real original, jackass. Who's gonna give me a loan? You?
It's like, who pays for all of this?
I mean, this thing is massive. It's gotta cost who knows how much.
By the way, I've heard that Endor is actually a really good series.
Huh.
A lot of people don't like it because they find it quote-unquote boring, not enough, like, lightsabers and people doing Jedi shit, and it's like, we've had that. It sucked. Can we just have characters doing character things, acting like characters? Mm-hmm. Can we try that?
Yeah. If you want more action and it's actually a good show, go watch Clone Wars.
I've heard some mixed things about that, but only available in the afternoon. Oh, and clear weather? Wait, but...
Well, speaking of Clone Wars, I have one question for Darth Maul. So, I see you've survived with robot legs, but I have a question for you, sir. How do you poop?
Oh wait, I don't have... Shit.
So high up.
It really is, isn't it?
When stand on tippy edge, head go dizzy. Whoa!
Kino, don't get too close to the edge. If you lose your footing, you could fall.
Here is much safer. Strange view when come to think about. Clouds look like floaty fluff below feet.
You're right. I don't think I've ever been this high up before either.
No. One moment. If clouds are in direction down, this continent floating even higher up than clouds.
Exactly. It's floating much higher up than Frontier Village in Magna Forest. Or even Erith Sea.
Strange, so strange. But why this island is floating higher than even clouds?
I remember something from an old book. As I recall, the Bionis Shoulder was once inhabited by the Giants, a highly advanced race. There used to be many islands floating above Erith Sea, you know.
No. Teeny tiny islands floating in sky. Very fantastic view.
The Giants. They could process and utilize hoverstone, a mineral with floating properties.
Amazing! In Erith Sea, they gather so much hoverstone, it lifted up whole continent.
Actually, you might have it backwards. Maybe they took hoverstone from here and transported it back to Erith Sea.
Whoa! Elementary! Kino 220% agree.
Of course, it's best to take all this with a grain of salt. Until now, no Homs, or even High Entia, have set foot on this continent. That's why the book's author might only be speculating about some aspects.
No, it's Makes sense. Can be no mistaken theory of Shulk. Shulk really do know everything, just like Dadapon say.
Oh no. I'm positive there are things I don't know.
Dadapon say friend Shulk is brainy smart, know everything. And also brave and cool, and could do anything if he put mind to it.
We did kill God.
Did he really? I'm actually a little embarrassed now.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. It's only good thing. He also say Shulk is #1 sidekick of Dadapon. Next in line of awesome.
I see. Good old Ricky.
He gets the most character development out of this game, and he's not here.
Do anything you put your mind... Well, yeah, like I said, you killed God. You really can do anything if you could do that.
He's the smartest man alive, and he's stronger than God. To be fair, a rabbit was stronger than God. I mean, Oh, it's, this is an hour and 40 minutes.
Did you just lose track of time?
Pretty much, yeah. Anyways, we'll head to Teelan's lab in the next episode. And it looks like there's more Pawn Spectres to help.
Yep. Hopefully they can keep it on a lower level than the last one.
I think he's the only one that's like that.
Dry is cray.
Dry is so much.
See you next time.